What is up, everybody? Tom Flotis here. Still sick, still whatever. Yeah, this is part 3 of my Blu-ray update. And we got some comedy goodness, hence the title of the video here. Comedy is such a good thing to have in life. Being able to laugh, and when certain movies can really just make you laugh out loud with repeated viewings. Sure, some people find comedy films a bit stale after more than a couple viewings, or heck, just the first viewing. But I don't. I find that it's just, even though if you can quote a movie all the way through, who gives a shit? Comedy movies are some of my favorites, especially like comedic dramas, because they contain both the good realism of life sometimes, and they can also be so off the wall, kind of hysterical and funny. So it's just a beautiful little thing when drama and comedy kind of merge together. So once again, I apologize for my voice, but I just want to do this so badly. I want to make these videos, talk about movies, and whether it be one of you or 20 of you that view this video, thank you. I appreciate it. So we'll get on to the Blu-rays, and I'm going to be cracking up, so shut up. I've already hit puberty. Look at this beard. Yeah, that joke may be offensive to some of you, but sorry, I can't edit either. What a joke. First Blu-ray up, and it's soon to be, in my opinion, a fun-filled holiday classic that I will definitely be watching this Christmas. And that is last year's A Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. I believe I said way back when this back in February, March, when this came out on Blu-ray this year, I wanted to upgrade to the 3D version, because the version I had with the little exclusive set with the little waffle bot and everything only had the 2D version, which I thought was kind of a jip, but it was an Amazon exclusive, so it did not come with that version, so got me the 3D version. It was a kind of an expensive little penny right here, $30, but for a couple times I've seen on eBay, this could go as high as $45, which is really steep. I was surprised on how high this movie went. But to me, I can definitely see myself watching this every Christmas. It's just so hilarious. Harold and Kumar are just such a great comedic duo. And then you got NPH right there, as badass as always and hilarious. He just seems to be getting better with every film. But I love these films. They're crass, stupid humor, but they got some heart in there as well. So, especially the relationship and friendship that Harold and Kumar got. So, yeah. Wish I could talk about some of these movies forever and ever, but yeah. Could do so many reviews with these. Next up is the Best Buy exclusive School of Rock. This has to be Jack Black's best movie, hands down. Sure, it's aimed more for younger audiences, but it's still a PG-13 film, so it's still got his crassness and kind of quip-like humor that he's got, his mannerisms where he's just always dancing and just moving around. And it's just hilarious, and I love this film, love the music. This proved and cemented Jack Black is one funny guy. Sadly, he hasn't done too much in recent years. The last really good, funny thing he ever did was, I think, in Tropic Thunder. After that, it's been kind of downhill, but I'll forever remember this film. So happy to have it. It's a comedy classic, in my opinion. Just flat out hilarious. Love the kids as well, and Joanne Cusack. Hysterical stuff right here. Another Jack Black film, and that is, in my opinion, the second best film he's ever done. And that is Nacho Libre. You know, it's not just because I'm Mexican that I love this film. There is some actual legit looking wrestlers and luchadors here. But Jack Black plays it so over the top, but also he walks that fine line where he seems very serious enough to play this Mexican character. Not so much just being over the top for the wrestling moments, but just being trying to be a Mexican and having the over the top accent. And excuse me. Blech. It's never fun being sick. But it's just so hilarious. I love this film. Just the whole random little quotes and mannerisms that you can find from this film. It's just hilarious. definitely see it if you're a Jack Black fan, and if you want to see something good, see this film. Next up is The Hangover Extreme Edition. I purchased this mainly because I love the original cover and the standard Blu-ray release that came out a while back. Had some shitty, very Photoshoppy looking cover. I was never a fan of it, never even bothered picking it up. So when I heard about this, that came out I think the same year that The Hangover Part 2 did, I had to have it. And it comes with this awesome, very glossy, little hardbound, little covered book from all the photos. Just a quick peek inside. You just got all the classicness. Classic. It's just so worth it. And I actually got this for like $10 at one of my local video stores. The only biggest difference between the original Blu-ray release and this is just it does not have a digital copy. It came with a soundtrack sampler and of course this whole different artwork and cover packaging. So definitely, sure, some people say this is overrated, but I don't care. It's a hilarious movie in my book. An 80s classic. Did not grow up with this. I actually saw this in college. It's an amazing movie. See it. John Hughes' best work in my opinion. It's just such a great film about teen misfits learning about each other in school and the craziness that is the detention hall. And the whole premise of it is just genius, and just the kids and learning about each other and who they really are. They're not just labels of prom queen, the jock. There's so much more than that, and I'm very happy to have this. Universal has done a great job with these 100th anniversary releases. Very awesome slipcovers. I love this stuff. Love slipcovers. Just awesome all around. And it is a Blu-ray combo pack. There is no difference between the original release that came out. Next up is another great comedy 90s classic, and that is American Pie. Some people find this to be annoying and how it's actually survived this long, especially from earlier this year, American Reunion. Didn't like that one too much, but I definitely thought it held up nicely. It was a lot better than American Wedding. But seeing teens want to lose their virginity for some reason can always work in any era, whether it be the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, today. For some reason, it's always hilarious to watch, and this is one film that started that whole genre of teen comedies. And once again, Universal did a great job. Love the slipcover, as I said, with the Breakfast Club. This is just awesome. Glad to have it. Truly a 90s little classic. And last but definitely not least, one of my favorite movies ever, and that is Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. I could go on with this. Bud Abbott and Lou Costello meet Frankenstein. What to say that I grew up with this film. I just can't say anything bad about this film. Sure, it may be cheesy, it may be corny nowadays, but slapsticky. And many people hate slapstick for some reason. If it's done right, in my opinion, I've said this over and over, if slapstick is done right, it deserves a good laugh. And this is nothing but genuine, awesome funniness right here. The comedic duo that was Abbott and Costello, and meeting all the various Universal monsters, and that was the first time ever that all three of the main Universal monsters were together on film. So that says something. This is just one of those milestone kind of movies, and the genuinely, technically one of the very first ever horror comedies ever made. So a lot to be said about this film, and if you can get it, get it, especially if you're a fan of the oldie films like these. If you've never even heard of Abbott and Costello, you are severely missing out. It's nothing compared to the Judd Apatow and Todd Phillips people of today, but they're definitely something. And yeah, that is all the comedy Blu-rays I got. So thank you all for watching. It's been fun so far, not so much with a sore throat, but just some great titles. I'm very happy to have these. They're going to make me laugh for hours on end. So good stuff. Catch you all in the next segment, and thanks for watching this one. Like, comment, subscribe, and everything. Blah, blah, blah. So see you next segment.